Hi there, it's Claire back again with the last part of my Let's Make Series 2, and I'm going to take you through how I put the tags, or made the tags to go in the box. These are already stuck, but I'll just talk you through what I did. For the one in the top flap, I just cut a piece of card. It's 3 by 4.5, and then cut a piece of leftover paper, 1/4 of an inch smaller, and then just hole punched an eyelet in the top, and that just sits inside the pocket there. For the bottom tag, again I've cut a piece of card that's 3 by 4, and I've cut the edges with my corner punch, ticket corner punch, and then used a scrap of paper to cover the top, and then just put one of the embellishments from the embellishment sheet on the back, and that one fits under there. On the flap here, let's lift that up, I cut a piece of cream card, inked it round the edge with Vintage Photo. I used one of the Tim Holtz stamps, the flourish at the top here. Cut a piece of red leftover paper and then fitted that on, cut the corners again with the same stamp or punch, and then put an eyelet through just to finish that off. And that one just sits in that semicircle that we've stuck on there. It folds down. Inside this pocket I've cut, this is 3 by 4.5, piece of the manila card that I use, or craft card I think, if you're in the US. I've put some stickles, some cinnamon stickles around the edge, and then using the seasonal Tim Holtz masks, I've just masked off a snowman, hole punched the top, put a red eyelet in, and that one fits under that December the 25th tag. And then this one is 5 by 3, and again I've cut a piece of scrap paper 1/2 inch smaller, stuck that on, and then punched a hole and put an eyelet through in the top there. I've left the back plain on that one. This one here, I've cut a piece of card. Let me just measure that, I can't remember what that is. It is 4 by 5.5, and then I've cut a piece of paper smaller than the 1/2 inch smaller, cut the corners and stuck that down, and that one just fits behind that belly band there. Again, it just lodges in that semicircle to stop it falling out. Over the page, 2 more cards, same as this side, and then I've just covered those with scrap paper and put an eyelet through at the top as well. Again, they're plain on the back. It just fit in there. Inside here, I've cut a piece of cream card, stamped it with, I'm not sure whose these stamps are, the lady's face was in the pack, and some Christmas words, some music, a couple of swirls. But I've stamped it just with the Vintage Photo ink, and then inked the edge of the tag. This is an embellishment from the paper kit that comes with the papers, and then on the back I've just cut a 2-inch circle and stuck that over the top, or over the back of the embellishment. That one just sits in there. Over the page, couple of larger tags. Again, these are 5 by, this one is 5 by 3, and then the top paper is 1/2 inch shorter at the sides and 1/4 of an inch shorter at length. And again, I've punched the hole in the top and put an eyelet in, and then I've made a larger tag to go in there as well. Just a piece of card, again covered with some leftover paper, and then I folded one of the embellishments in half and just stuck that on the top for a tag. And then the flower here is a Sizzix flower. I've mounted it on chipboard and then use some glitter on the circle in the centre, and then put a button on the top. But that does make it quite thick, and I'm not sure that this little box takes thick embellishments, so the second box I made I didn't put that on. Inside this flap here I've just got a large cream tag. Again, I've used a 1-inch circle just as the tab at the top, and I've inked it with Vintage Photo, and I've used the Snowflake mask and the Snowman mask from the Tim Holtz seasonal mask collection. And the last one, again a cream matte, and I've used the Father Christmas and the Sleigh mask, and I've just inked that off. I've cut a 1-inch circle as the tab, and then I've put a snowflake cutout, that's a Sizzix snowflake from the 2x2 Sizzlet die, and that's got some iridescent glitter on, and then on the back I've done the same but without the snowflake, and that one just fits under there. And that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. I hope you've made some fantastic little boxes, and they make great Christmas presents. So until next time, goodbye.